Well, hello. Welcome everyone to Virtual Coffee Break with Tanisha. I am your host, Tanisha Burke. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for checking us out. I hope you find value. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting the channel. Um, this channel is about helping people in their network marketing business. I've been in my current company for 7.5 years. And before that, I dabbled here and there in other network marketing businesses. So I've learned a lot, and I believe that each one teach one. And so everything that I've learned, as well as I say, we never lose, we learn, right? So any mistakes that I've made, I'm going to always share that information as well, so that people can thrive in their network marketing business. And I'm super happy today because today we are going to be talking about chapter 4 of the book, Your First Year in Network Marketing. And I am joined on stage by my amazing champions that are a part of my organization. So welcome, Atavia, Andrew, Amazing K, Miss Shirley. Mike Burke is in the building, and Constance. Thank you. And in the chat, let me know what city and state you're checking in from. I see we have Director Andrew Burke is checking in, of course, from Davenport, Florida. He should just put upstairs. I'm just saying, he should just put upstairs. He's upstairs, I'm downstairs, but that's cute. That's cute. LT is checking in from Pennsylvania. Hello, Luz. We got Luz checking in. Thank you so much for joining us. So happy to have everyone. Listen, we're going to jump right in it today because there is a lot of information for me to cover. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me pull up my notes here. So for those of you that are just joining us, we're going through a whole series for the month of February. And we are going from the book, Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark and Rene Yarnell. We've already gone through chapters 1, 2, and 3. And so today we are going to talk about chapter 4, blocking the false expectation tank. Blocking the false expectation tank. So ours is an industry that has acquired a reputation for producing millionaires. As a result, people feel they've somehow failed if they aren't making $100,000 a month during their first year. I wish. I don't know anybody who comes in the industry of network marketing making $100,000 their first year, but there are some people who think that. Even worse than this false expectation of premature wealth is the notion promulgated by a number of misguided distributors that success in MLM requires no significant effort and no major time investment. Who is saying that? That is just a bold-faced lie, right? The truth is, this is a work industry. Those of us who have achieved high incomes have applied ourselves diligently to succeed, and we have stayed with it for a number of years. Equally wrong is the idea that you need not do anything except send people to a weekly hotel meeting and the leaders will do all the rest. Anybody heard that before? In those meetings, some leaders have been known to indeed do it all, including signing up your prospects for themselves. Unfortunately, that does happen in the industry. There are people who do not operate with integrity. But this is a home-based business industry where rewards are commensurate with effort. In this chapter, we will take a close look at what we call the false expectation tank by exposing and carefully refuting many of the myths used to recruit unwitting distributors. We will replace them with the actual facts about your first year efforts. All right, so there we have a lot to go over. So let's just jump into it right away. Number 1, don't be misled by false expectations. Success in network marketing takes hard work and persistence. Does anybody think that it's easy? No. Director Burt, is it easy?
I will say it's a simple process, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
Exactly. That hence the reason, hence they call it network. It's not called net easy, is it? It's called network. And so you have to put in the work if you want to see the results, right? All right. Number 2, there is no one to whom we could not present the MLM opportunity as a chance for success. But be cautious to distinguish between the fact that while everyone can, not everyone will. We always say this business is not for everybody, nor do we want everybody in our business, right? And so we want to make sure when you're sharing the business opportunity with other people, you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you. You might decide after speaking with them for a few moments, right? And usually you can tell this straight away that you don't even want them in the business. Anybody ever have go to prospect someone and pretty quickly you kind of determine, nope, I just, can we talk about it? Kay, tell me a story. Tell us a quick story. Quick story. You're on mute.
Okay, I have a very quick story that just recently happened. We were when I say we, me, some of my business partners and I, we were on a train on our way to the Wall Street, Chicago for the Wall Street Blue. And okay, we were on the train from Detroit to that's a 5-hour ride. So of course, it's a lot of people on the train. We're doing prospecting as we're going. Hey, we're excited. We're getting ready to go to one of our events. So one of my business partners was sitting next to a man, and they were both sitting like in the special need section because that's where they did. So they didn't even get up. They sat there the whole time. I mean, they stopped to get to the bathroom or whatever. But when we got off that train, we all got on the cart to go to the next one. And then when he got off first, so I looked at her, I was like, I know you got that name, number, social security number, date of birth, everything on 5 hours. I know you got the whole dossier. She said, nope. I said, what do you mean, nope? She said, nope. She said, I don't even know his name because he complained the whole 5 hours on the trip. And he's got some other stuff going on that I don't even want to be a part of. And I knew you was going to ask me that, but so I was like, nope. That he left Detroit to come to Chicago to get some type of drug activity going on to sell there. And she was like, I didn't get nothing. He's not somebody we want.
That negative energy. Yeah. I mean, if you meet someone right at if they're negative during step 1, the prospecting, just kind of getting to know them, you absolutely know that they're probably going to that's just who they are. They're just full of negative energy. So we don't want those type of people in the business. It is not for everybody. Like I said, if everybody was in our network marketing company, the world would shut down, right? Mike, who would bring me my Amazon Prime packages if everybody was in our business, right? Who's going to give me my monthly massage if everybody was in my business? Who's going to carry my bags to my room when I get to Mexico in June if everybody was in my business, right? So it's not for everybody. But let me also say this. You still want to tell everybody about the business. Okay? So why do I say that? Because some people are going to be a bridge to other people. Right? We all got a Ray in our family. Ray. Ray can't keep a job. Ray still live with his mama in the basement. But Ray know everybody. He knows everybody. He can't keep a job, but he knows everybody. He may not have money, but he always know the people who have money. Right? And so Ray may be the bridge to some people with some money who might be interested in your business opportunity or your product. So we still want to tell everybody about our opportunity, our products, our services, but just understand when it comes to the business side, everybody is not for your business. Number 3, along with references to the oversized checks, yeah, you know, we talk about those, reps will also want to discuss the amount of effort required in MLM. So we have a responsibility to, and this is one thing that I love about the income disclosure statement. So one thing about network marketing that I love, and some of you may not be aware of this, but all network marketing companies are required to report to the IRS exactly how much their reps or distributors have made the previous year. So there's no need to say, you know, brag about or inflate or whatever. It is public knowledge, and anybody can go to a network marketing company's website and see the income disclosure statement to see exactly what is being made. But our responsibility as reps when we're prospecting people is to let them know the work that's required, right? A lot of times when I'm having a conversation with a prospect, and you know, I'm discussing what the business has done for me, and yes, I've had some success in the business, but a lot of times, and I love when I get this question, they're like, "What do your days look like?" And I love when I get that question because that person realizes that it requires work and they want to know exactly what they're getting themselves into. I have to be careful and share what the work looked like when I first started, because that looks totally different than the work that I'm doing now, 7.5 years into the business. And so we all need to be mindful of that as well. You know, you may have had a superstar join your business who brought in a lot of people because they came from a previous network marketing opportunity. So is it fair to say, oh, well, you know, this happened for me in 6 months, when during that 6 months you had a superstar, you know, who had a previous opportunity bring a bunch of people in, right? That's not realistic. So we have to do a better job when we're talking about the money. Always refer back to the income disclosure statement, because that's going to give you the average of what the typical person in network marketing makes. All right. Not your particular situation. And that's why in my company, part of compliance is if you talk about money, you have to refer back to the income disclosure statement, right? If you don't do that, you are not compliant. All right. So that's something to keep in mind as well. All right. Number 4. The more honest we are about the hard work required to succeed, the less attrition, y'all please highlight that, underline it, we will have, and the more respect, y'all highlight that one and underline it, we will build for the industry. I'm going to repeat that. The more honest we are about the hard work required to succeed, the less attrition we will have and the more respect we will build for the industry. I mean, what is there to say about that? Stop telling people this is easy and simple. And then when they get in and realize, you know, oh, it requires work, then they quit. And then you mad because now your numbers are rolling back, right? You're mad because now, you know, maybe they quit before the first 30 days and now the commission you received, now you got to give it back. But it was your fault because you did not manage the new business partner's expectation, right? Stop telling people this is easy. I like to say it's hard, but so is being broke. That's hard too. So choose your heart. If you just say that one statement, wouldn't that eliminate any issue here? Say, listen, being in network marketing is hard, but so is being broke, working 40 hours a week for somebody you don't like. That's hard too. So you can choose this hard over here, or you can choose, you know, the 40-40-40 option. Y'all know what the 40-40-40 option is? Anybody? I know you know, Mr. Burke. Anybody else know what the 40, 40,
40
40?
hours, 40 hours, 40 years, 40% of your income have been
That's right.
retired.
Exactly. So with network marketing, you have a choice. With your job, you do not, right? You can choose to work 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of what you used to live 100% off of. That is what most people do. That's a choice. Or you can choose to invest 3 to 5 years working consistently in your network marketing business and gain financial freedom. And I like to always ask people, sometimes people will ask, well, how long did it take you to make blah, blah, blah? And I give them the answer, because I always want to be direct, but I also say, how long have you been at your job to live check to check? Listen, sometimes you got to hold the mirror up to people to show them their reality. I'm that person that will do it. I'll hold the mirror up in your face all day long. Y'all know I'm going to always come straight, no chaser. But how long have you been at your job to live check to check? So you can't tell me putting 3 to 5 years in this business is not worth it. If I'm a bet on somebody, I'm a bet on me. That's me. That's just how I work, right? All right, let's go back. So we were at number 4. Let's go to number 5. Whether in a breakaway, a uni-level, a matrix, or a binary plan, the greater the number of personally sponsored reps, the larger the income. If you sell products, it's not reps, you're a distributor. But it basically what it say, it does not matter what your compensation plan looks like in network marketing. The more people you personally sponsor in the business, the larger the income. Why is that? Because that's an open line for you, right? In our matrix, that's an open line, meaning that's people you're getting 50% off. So you always want to, in network marketing, we always say stay in phase 1. Never stop prospecting. Never stop recruiting. You want to go wide. If you go wide, you'll find some people who want to go deep, right? Some people who really want to go after the big money. It's not going to be everybody. And we have to understand that from the beginning to manage our own expectations. It's not going to be everybody. But if you keep personally sponsoring people, you'll eventually get what you want out of the business, right? You help a few people make an extra $500 to pay their bills, your bills will eventually disappear. And so going back to chapter 3, or was that chapter? Yeah. Or was that chapter 2? When we talked about staying out of the management trap, I think that was chapter 2. You got to stay out of the management trap, because if you're in the management trap, that means you're not personally sponsoring anymore. You too busy trying to manage your people. But if you want to succeed, you have to stay in phase 1. Always think about who's next. All right. Going on to number 6. Network marketing is the great equalizer in which former blue-collar workers are allowed to compete financially with doctors and corporate CEOs. Ooh, I love that. And you know what? I've actually referred to this business as the great equalizer. I've actually said those words because, and here's what I say. In network marketing, it doesn't matter if you have a GED or a PhD. You still have the same opportunity to earn 6 and 7 figures. In network marketing, it doesn't matter if you come from jail or Yale. You still have the same opportunity to make 6 or 7 figures in network marketing. I could tell Director Burke is like, ooh, that's a ism. Let me write that one down. That one was good. I know you, right?
Yeah, I already had that one, but yeah, you're good.
I
Right?
like
It is
those.
the
I like
great,
those.
you like that, right? It is the great equalizer because guess what? We all paid whatever, the initial fee was to start the business, right? We all have access to the same products and services. We all have access to the same, compensation plan within your company. And so it doesn't matter what your experience and stuff was. First of all, every experience you have, every job you previously had in your life before you started your network marketing business is a transferable skill that you can utilize in your network marketing business, right? So now you get to take those skills that you've been using to make the CEO, of your business, your company, your corporate job or whatever. You can take those same skills you've been using to make them millions of dollars. And now you get to use those same skills in your business so that you can become financially free, right? So never be bitter about, any job you were at because you learned, right? Whether you learned customer service, you learned conflict resolution, you learned some analytics, you've learned scales. I mean, there's so much that we have learned in our previous work experience, our work history that is transferable to your network marketing business. Number 7, part-time effort will virtually never produce full-time results. Part-time effort will virtually never produce full-time results. Notice we didn't say part-time hours. We're not, this number 7 is not referencing time. It's referencing efforts. That's totally different. We're saying if you join a network marketing business and during the conversation you're looking at your schedule and you say, you know what, honestly, I could only put in an hour a day based on what I got going on. I'm working 2 jobs, I'm going to school full time, I got kids, right? For some people, they may only be able to put in 1 hour a day. And we're just saying during that hour that you're putting in, just make sure it's an income producing activity, something that's going to make you money, whether you're prospecting, whether you're sharing your business opportunity with someone or getting them on a 3-way call during that hour. That's what you should be doing. Sitting on a team Zoom for that hour does not count. Reading the books that we tell you to read does not count. Going to the meetings we tell you to go to and the events, that does not count. When you're looking at how many hours you can spend in your business, we're looking at that being income producing activities. Income producing activities. Nothing works but the work. That's what we say. Nothing works but the work. So part-time effort will virtually never produce full-time results. Now, you can put part-time hours in and make full-time money. We got that all day long. But part-time effort, as we say, you can work the business full-time, part-time, but not sometime. Sometime don't work. Full-time, part-time, or sometime. Constance?
And Director Burke, does that include, just for confirmation and to understanding, that includes when you're booking your travel too, because that's income producing activity.
Absolutely. In our
Like,
company,
get the
yes.
money.
Yes. In our
Mhm.
company, yes. If you're booking travel, that's income producing. But in general, in network marketing, if you're not selling your product, whatever your product is, if you're not prospecting someone about your business opportunity, if you're not showing your business opportunity or getting them on a 3-way call with your upline, that you're doing busy work. It still might be work that you need for your business, right? Yes, you need to go to the meetings. Yes, you need to be on the trainings. Yes, you need to, read the books. Yes, all of that matters. But when it comes to making the money, you have to be doing the income producing activities. All right. Number 8, There is nothing wrong with telling people the uppermost possibilities in this business, but there is no need to exaggerate because the truth is plenty remarkable in itself. Right? So basically, you don't have to exaggerate anything about the business, right? I love the industry that I'm in my network marketing business is travel. It's not even a sell, it's a tell. It's something that everybody wants to do, right? So I don't have to, embellish or go so far to promote what I do. It just speaks for itself, right? There's so many things. The other thing I love about our industry and network marketing is that there's no limit. Like there's no ceiling. At your job, there's a ceiling, right? There's but so far you can go. But in network marketing, there is no ceiling, right? I love Amazing K. One day we were on and she said, I was saying, think outside the box. She said, there is no box. And she's absolutely right. So now I say that there is no box. Literally, this business can be whatever you want it to be. And you know what's weird? Most people, or a lot of people, they're the ones putting themselves in a box. The business isn't doing it. It's your mind. And you'll always hear me say, the inner me is the enemy. It's your mind that's stopping you from getting that next sale. It's nothing else. Because if you check whatever your team, the company, there's people joining the business, your company every single day. There are people joining your network marketing company every single day. So the only thing that's stopping you from enrolling your next person is you. Right? So remember, there is no box, no need to exaggerate. Our industry is phenomenal. For that person who maybe just has a GED, they dropped out of high school and all they have is the GED, they could start a network marketing business and make 6 or 7 figures. And nothing can stop them. Nothing. That's so powerful. For that single mom or dad that's working 2, 3 jobs, there is nothing stopping them from gaining financial freedom and building generational wealth from their family. Nothing. So we don't have to exaggerate. We have documentation. And as we say, what do we say about documentation in the industry of network marketing? Can y'all put it in the chat? What do we say about documentation? Y'all know it. Who's going to be the first one to type it in the chat about documentation? We don't have to exaggerate. Again, that's why we have the income disclosure statement. There we go. Documentation beats conversation. So there is, and even if you haven't made a dime in the business because you're new, guess what? You get to leverage your upline story. There's plenty of stories in your company of people who started with making the small investment and they turn that into 5, 6, 7 figures. So again, no exaggerating. Number 9. Okay.
I wanted to get everybody and yours and everybody's opinion of the first chapter. The first paragraph or the story in this chapter when Michael Jordan was talking to those 2 guys in the wheelchair. When I first read that, I thought they were going with, and I guess it's because I've been so ingrained and focused in this business, I thought he was offering them a network marketing opportunity. Did anybody else think? I had no, the lady that was listening in that was telling the story was saying, or the person, I guess, said that she said, why is he lying to you? He thought he was talking about being NBA basketball players, but he was saying that, and then she looked and saw that they were both in wheelchairs. How could that be? But the same words that he was using, those are the same words we use in network marketing. It
Yes.
is like what you were just saying. It's available to anybody. It doesn't matter
Anyone.
what their physical limitations are. It's the mindset. If your mind can say that you can be a millionaire, it doesn't matter if your legs work, your arms work, and nothing work, whatever. I mean, I'm in the process of now getting more deaf people into my team because you don't need to have to hear to do this. I mean,
Right.
this business is everybody, like you say, JL to Yale, GED, PhD, whatever. And that just, I just wondered if anybody else felt that he was talking about network marketing, because he showed them a check and they said, yeah, you could do this too. And he did. If you read it, because I had to go back, he said you can make money like an NBA player. He didn't say as an NBA player.
Right. Exactly. All right, so let's get into number 10. We got a lot to go through. There's more than 10 today. Network marketing is friends telling friends, and it simply won't work unless you are willing to share your enthusiasm. Can y'all highlight that, underscore it, with your friends personally? Networking is friends telling friends, and it simply won't work unless you are willing to share your enthusiasm with your friends personally, right? We do it all the time. Like every single breathing person in the world is a network marketer. Every single breathing person that can speak, I'll say, right? Not the little babies, but we're all network marketers, even if you haven't made the investment to start a network marketing business. Well, Tanisha, why do you say that? Because we're always telling people about other things. Always. Anybody ever ordered something on Amazon and you loved it and you went and told somebody about it? Look, at the beginning of the year, well, actually, at the end of last year, I was telling everybody, make sure you get your 2024 planners. And some of you found some really nice planners that were like perfect for our business. And you went and told somebody, oh, this is the one you should get. This one has this. It got the goals thing. It got the affirmation. Oh, this one right here. It got those 15-minute or 30-minute blocks. Right. You buy something for your house. Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. This is the thing that you needed, but you didn't know you needed it until you got it. Right? I was just watching, you seen during the Super Bowl commercial, they were showing the movie preview for the movie with the monkey, Caesar. How many people gonna go see that movie? And if it's good, how many of you gonna tell somebody they need to go see the movie? And is AMC gonna send you a check for the referral? But you gotta still tell people about it anyway, right?
And you know
So
what?
hold on one second. I don't understand why people, they do this naturally anyway, but then when they get in the business, they get scared to do it. So you're scared to do it when you're gonna get paid for it, but when you're not gonna get paid for it, you'll do that all day long. Make that make sense. Go ahead, Constance.
I'm laughing because it don't make sense. Just woke me up. Okay. But that's like the movie, not the movie, but the series, The Chosen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told everybody about that when they were doing it, taking investments because they don't want Hollywood involved in it. And now it's in the movie theaters. Everybody that's made an investment is going to get royalties from that.
Mm-hmm.
The names are in the credits, thousands of names in the credits. I'm telling everybody about that. But did I invest my little $50 at the time? No, I surely did not. But I'm going to because they're still taking donations.
Right.
But yeah, anybody that has told anybody about that, they're getting their royalties because now it's in the movie theaters.
Right.
And it's
Exactly.
now they're doing a series on TV.
Yep. So that's awesome. So don't be afraid. You can't be afraid. Not even don't. You cannot be afraid to tell your friends about this business, about your business opportunity, and expect to make money. So whatever block you put in your head that all of a sudden something you've been doing for years referring your network of people to other people's businesses so that they can make money. Like, you do that so easily. Whatever block you put in your brain when you started this business that now all of a sudden you can't do it for yourself, get rid of it. Whatever you need to do, get rid of it, because that is what's blocking you from your money. Number 11, there is no better way to get started in the business than to just do it. Set up your first home meeting and begin. This is why we always say when someone joins the business, launch them within the first 24 to 72 hours. Because the longer you take to launch someone, the harder it is to get them to do it. You got to get them while they're super excited and have the enthusiasm about their business. There is no better way to get started in the business than to just do it. Set up your first home meeting and begin. Just do it. What's the worst that could happen? Nobody shows up. Okay, you were home. It ain't like you spent money to go somewhere. You home. Just like with the three-way calls, right? Some people get upset when their prospect doesn't get on a three-way call. Okay, you home. Now, if you drove to meet a prospect somewhere and they didn't show up, now that's a different story. But most of the time, aren't we doing these via phone call or Zoom? So if they don't show up, keep it moving, right? Just do it. Do you know how many people told me about the Usher concert while they were playing football, right? And didn't make a dime off of that reference or referral. Let's get into number 12. In network marketing, and I have to go to my notes for this because there was a note on this. In network marketing, retirement means that we can ease up dramatically, no longer needing to spend our lives prospecting in order to achieve wealth and independence, while still finding an appropriate means of sustaining our support to those who depend on our accessibility, right? So in corporate America, when you retire, you're on a fixed income. And a lot of people who retire from their jobs have to downgrade their lifestyle. Some of them have to downgrade their home. They got to downgrade their lifestyle. That's just a reality. But in network marketing, when you retire, you don't have to go hard in the paint like you did in the first, 5 years, 10 years, however. You put my mentor says, you might forget the work, but the work won't forget you. And in the beginning, you do more than what you're paid for, but at the end, you get paid for more than what you do. I'm going to repeat that because that's so different than when you're working a job and you have a career. When you retire from a job and a career, a lot of times if people weren't smart with their money, remember, because now you're retiring on 40%, right? Social Security ain't paying nobody's rent. You lucky if your Social Security can help you afford food at this point. That's just the reality. But when you retire from your job or your career, a lot of people have to downgrade their lifestyle, their home, so that they can afford it. But in network marketing, when you put in the work and you finally retire, all that going hard in the paint, prospecting every day, posting on social media, meeting people, following up, you don't have to do that anymore. All your sole responsibility is to set up some type of system where people have access to you if they need you, right? They might need you for a three-way call. They might want you to go and, present at a meeting, a hotel meeting here and there. They want you to show up at the big events, to walk across stage, share your story. That's what retirement looks like for a network marketer who has put the time in. Isn't that so much better than having to downgrade your lifestyle after you leave your job? So you get to choose. You get to choose. Number 12. Make sure I'm in the right place. I think I skipped something.
We're on 13 now.
No. We just did. Oh, okay, I labeled it wrong. Okay, my bad. Act like this says 13. My numbers are off. Think of networking not as a career, but as a vehicle to help you do the things in life that really matter. I love that. Think of networking not as a career, but as a vehicle to help you do the things in life that really matter. I like that. Amazing Kay said, look, yeah, I'm with you, Kay. I'm looking forward to that retirement too. An entrepreneur will gladly do more than they get paid for now so that later they'll get paid much more for what they actually do. Yep. All right. Moving on, child. Moving on. Simply defined, network marketing is the word of mouth distribution of products and services for which distributors who are compensated throughout multi-levels in their organization, right? So here we're talking about in our industry or in our company, the matrix. We get paid on 9 levels, right? Some people may have 6 levels. Some people may have 12 levels, but basically it's just word of mouth distribution, and you're getting paid on multi levels through the compensation plan. That's it. So it's like, and here's why this is so important that people understand this, is because this would be a response to people who say, oh, that's a pyramid. That's a pyramid. Well, what's a pyramid? What's your definition of a pyramid? It's word of mouth advertising, but we get paid on multiple levels for our word of mouth advertising. All right, so we have to understand our own business model so that we can educate people when they're talking to us about our business, or they have questions, or they're misinformed, right? We have to educate. All right, next one. Even the most serious business builders are responsible for creating a small customer base, but you will not earn the big money by merely retailing products. So what are we saying here? In network marketing, you can either be a customer or you could be a business owner, right? Let's say, for example, you are selling, I don't know, vitamins, right? If this was a network marketing company distributing these vitamins, I can choose to be a customer where I am buying this product that I love from a network marketer, or I can join the company that sells this and become a distributor of this product. Now, if I do that, and I'm also sharing the business opportunity with other people, right? I go to Constance and like, hey, these vitamins are great. Why don't you come on board and partner with me, and you can sell it too? You use it, you like it, you love it. Why not? And then the other people that you share it with, let's have them come on and distribute the product too. right? So now, as opposed to me making money by just selling the product, I'm going to make even more money because I'm bringing in other distributors with me to partner with me. So now I have a bunch of people selling the products, and I get a little piece of all the compensation that they get. Doesn't that make more sense than me just selling the product? Right? If we had the opportunity to own a vending machine or a vending machine business, would you just put the vending machine in one place? Or would you find as many places as you can to put the vending machines? Because that's basically what it is. What do vending machines do? Distribute products. Yes, I'll put it up right now. There it is. Right? So look at your network marketing business as a vending machine. You just purchased your own vending machine. You could just put that one in front of your house and, hope people walk past your house and put some money in your own personal vending machine. Or you can bring some other people on and put these vending machines all over the world. All over the world. Because most network marketing companies are not just US based, they're international. Right? I want a vending machine in Mexico. I want vending machines in the United Kingdom. I want vending machines in Turks and Caicos. I want vending machines in the Bahamas. I want vending machines in Jamaica. I want vending machines all over the US. I want vending machines in Germany. Right? You want your vending machines everywhere, not just where you live. So you have to be willing to talk to people about the business. Does that make sense? Anybody want to comment on that? I know I'm not letting y'all speak too much because I got a lot to get through today. All right, let's keep it moving. Network marketing is about a lot of people using and sharing a little bit of product. Network marketing is about a lot of people using and sharing a little bit of product. Once you have built a customer base, the rest of your focus can be dedicated to building your organization by duplicating, y'all highlight, underscore, duplicating your upline mentor system and teaching others to do the same. Once you have built a customer base, the rest of your focus can be dedicated to building your organization by duplicating your upline mentor system and teaching others to do the same. It's only good if it's duplicatable. Got to get that duplication if you're going to hit your next rank promotion. It can't be just you. And so this is why we got to use KISS, right? Keep it super simple. Next. Additional customers and wholesale buyers will inevitably come to you as a byproduct of your business presentations. The key thing is you got to do the business presentation. Some people are missing that part, Director Burke. Some people think just posting on social media is going to build their business. Wrong answer. What do we do as network marketers? We share our business opportunity. That's what we do. The default is people just buy our product or service. Right? But as network marketers, our prime responsibility is to share our business opportunity with others. And as a default, they'll become a customer of our product or service. That's just sales 101. You always start high and then go low based on where your prospect is. Anybody ever go buy a car? And you know how the main salesperson, they try to sell you this big thing with all the bells and they want you to pick the best thing that you want. And let's see where the numbers come in at based on everything that you want, because you deserve it. You should have everything you want. So let's just go for it. Right? And it comes back, $70,000. And then what does he do? Let me go talk to my manager. And then they come back. You know what? I can get it down to 70. Nah, that's too much. You know what? Let me go talk to my manager. Right? So they always start high and then they go. Anybody ever been dragged into, y'all gonna laugh at this one, a timeshare presentation? Raise your hand if you've ever been caught in a timeshare presentation. Don't they do the same thing? It starts high, this unrealistic amount of money. You're like, oh no, I absolutely cannot do that. Hold on. Let me go talk to my manager. And then they come back and they have another level. Nah, I can't do that either. Because remember, you made the decision that you wasn't going to buy before you even got there. See, like, no, I'm just going to keep saying no. That was the plan when we came into this. We agreed, right? If you're talking to your spouse, because they make you bring your spouse, we agreed that we ain't buying nothing. And they'll go back 3-4 times. But the 5th time, they come back with an offer you can't refuse. And you're like, you know what? We can actually do that. That's affordable. It's the same thing in network marketing. But you gotta present. Director Burt?
What's funny about those, you can actually go in there and actually say that out loud to them, but they don't care because they know through those levels, they're going to get to you eventually. And they get that. And I love that. Now, when I look back on it, I hated it before, but I love the way they do that. The persistence of it.
Right. You know why? Because it's a proven success system. If it didn't work, they wouldn't do it. And I don't care how strong you are and you say, I'm not buying, eventually you're going to buy. Because they're going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Well, guess what? It's the same thing with your business. If you keep showing your business presentation, eventually someone's going to buy. You just got to keep showing it. Be consistent with the proven success system. Piquing interest, showing the plan, 3-way call. That's it. That's like in every single network marketing company, it's the same thing. Virtually. When it comes to the business side, not the selling product side, but growing the business, growing a team. You have to expose people to the business opportunity. If you're not exposing people, what are you doing? You're not even really, you're in the business, but you're not in the business. You have to learn how to do the presentation, whether you're presenting a video, a PowerPoint, presenting at an in-person presentation, whatever, that's what we do. All right. I got to keep going. I got 10 minutes. We're doing good though. Network marketing is much more lucrative than most franchises, yet is only a fraction of the investment with no building, no employees, and no time spent away from home. Doesn't make us like your swag when you walk and talk about your business should be like way up here. Network marketing is much more lucrative than most franchises. Yet is only a fraction of the investment with no building, no employees, and no time spent away from home. Right? There's a bunch of people like, oh, I would love to own a McDonald's franchise or a Chick-fil-A. The profit margins are not that big in restaurants. It's a lot of overhead. A lot. You think attrition is bad in your network marketing business? Try a restaurant. Think about that. And then you got governments wanting you to pay your employees $15, $20 an hour, which eats into your profit margin even more. Y'all who own traditional businesses understand what I'm talking about. But in network marketing, usually the investment is just a small percentage of your check from your job. Not even your whole check, a small percentage of your check. I don't see why anybody would even want a traditional business if they knew that they could do a network marketing business and make way more money and have way more time. I don't understand it. But I mean, I guess we need places to shop. I don't know. Yep, let's see. 16 was once you have built a customer base, the rest of your focus can be dedicated to building your organization by duplicating your upline mentor system and teaching others to do the same. Director Burke talking about Steak and Shake. No, we're not getting a Steak and Shake. Now, I do know people who have started their network marketing business, and guess what they did? They took the income and used it to start a traditional business. I'm mad at them if you got that much money and that's what you want to do. But you can do that. You can absolutely do that. All right. Number 19, we got 2 more. This is the second to last one. False expectations can literally ruin would-be great reps and destroy the credibility of the entire network marketing industry. False expectations can literally ruin would-be great reps and destroy the credibility of the entire network marketing industry. Please, please, please be responsible when you join network marketing and not sell a fake story about what is required. Be very clear when you're prospecting about what your business is and what your business isn't. What's required to be successful, as well as share what will cause them to fail. I think that's just as important. What do you guys think about that? I think it's just as important to let people know exactly what is required for them to make the kind of money that they want to make. But it's also just as important to tell them about the pitfalls. Like I tell people, doctors go to med school, lawyers go to law school, network marketers go to events and meetings. So if you're not willing to go to events and meetings, this is not the business for you, because that's what we do. I think it's important to tell them that from jump, because we all know they're not going to be successful if they don't plug in. So why not let them know that from the beginning, right, Constance?
That goes back to numbers 4. Wait, is it number 4? Yeah, number 4 and number 8.
Yep.
Yeah, no need to exaggerate the truth.
Yep.
And that 40-40-40 plan, but mostly number 8. No need to exaggerate the truth.
Yep. Let's jump to number 8. There is nothing wrong with telling people the utmost possibilities in the business, but there is no need to exaggerate because the truth is plenty remarkable in itself, right? And our mentor always says that. He's like, we ain't got to brag about what we got. It is. Director Burke?
Remember one time somebody had talked to you about possibly failing and everything, and you gave up the analogy of like, did you get married to your first boyfriend?
Right.
You know, and it just totally cleared it out there for him. Can you let everybody know what you said on that in that regard?
So basically, I want everybody to think about the first person you ever kissed. Anybody remember their first kiss? Where did it take place? But think about that, right? Your first kiss. Did you marry that person? Look, everybody's like, no. What about the second person you kiss ever in life? Did you marry that person? That's the same thing in network marketing, right? I didn't become a six-figure income earner in my first business opportunity. I didn't become a six-figure income earner in my second network marketing business opportunity. I didn't become a six-figure income earner in my third network marketing business opportunity. But in my fourth one, I got it right. And it wasn't that the other companies were bad. Great companies, great products, just wasn't a good fit for me. So once I found something that was a good fit for me, that I could be passionate, I couldn't be passionate about makeup. That doesn't do it for me. I couldn't be passionate about household products. It wasn't exciting. I did okay with the health and wellness products, but how long do people stay focused on health stuff? You go through seasons with that, right? But man, when I saw I said yes to travel. You got me. I can be excited and enthusiastic when I talk about travel. This is why I stopped selling insurance. Y'all may not know this, but I have my insurance license. Why did I get my insurance license? Because the insurance sales reps were making six figures. But guess what Tanisha Burke said after she got the insurance license? I can't be excited talking about death and sickness. I don't want that to be my life. Just for money? Heck no. I'll find something else. I can't get excited about that. So it's the same thing in network marketing. You have to find the right business that works for you so that you can be excited about it. All right. And let's get into the last one because we're out of time. Y'all, please write this one down because I need everybody to be responsible and take this and run with it. Be honest and professional when you present network marketing as a business opportunity, and help put an end to the exaggerations that could threaten the health and longevity of our industry. It is all of our responsibilities to do that. When people hear MLM, we don't want them to think negative. We want them to think positive. But there's like a small percentage of people who did the wrong thing, exaggerating, telling people they were going to make all this money and they didn't have to do hardly any work. Those are the people who now, when people hear the word MLM or the letters MLM, it's something, it's associated with something negative as opposed to something that is amazing, that levels the playing field, where poor people can become wealthy. When people that are doing good can start doing great. It's all of our responsibilities to change that. And how do we do that? Being honest and professional all the time. Ladies, that's why I always talked about we got to step up our appearance when we're doing business. Right? We can't be going to the airport wearing satin bonnets and pajamas and slippers. We can't run to the store to grab a few things in clothes that you look like you was in the house cleaning. Always be ready to do business so that you can help elevate the perception of our industry. Our industry produces more millionaires than any other industry in the world. That's documented. My company alone produced 3 millionaires in 6 years. 3. We're only 8 years old and we have over 138 six-figure income earners, and we're only 8 years old. right? So we're out of time for today. Thank you so much. I hope you guys got some great nuggets about network marketing that can help you in your business. And I will be back on Thursday, and we will be talking about Chapter 5 of your first year in network marketing. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing day. Make sure you're productive. Please make sure you're productive, right? It's the beginning of the week. Go ahead and, get it in. Make sure you hit your goals. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you got some nuggets. Share below in the comments if you're on Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn. What was your biggest takeaway from today? All right. So talk to you all later. See you on Thursday.